Hello, my awesome friends. Pamela Mary here. It's been a while since I've hung out with you guys because I've got all these things going on right now, and I also had to take a little break from some of the stuff that I always do. But so thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I just wanted to hop on real fast and say hi. Hello, Priscilla. Hello, Mark. Drop in the comments what you're doing, what's going on with you guys. Give me a cool emoji. Priscilla says hi. Carl says hello, Pamela. Hello, Carl. Frank, hello. I know some of you guys are on and it doesn't actually show me who, so I'm sorry if I'm not calling you out. If you are like, why didn't she call my name? Because it doesn't show everybody's names. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Rodney. Hello, Chris. So my first question for you. Chris says, hi, beautiful. Have you voted? Have you voted for Take Down a Giant? I should have put the link in the description there. I didn't because I hadn't planned on coming live tonight, but I did. So hello, Corey. Frank says, good to see you. Please tell me if you have voted Take Down a Giant as Christian Country Single of the Year. Please tell me that you voted. Drop in the comments. Daniel says, good to see you, Pamela. Good to see you too. I would love to hear. Mark says he voted. If you have not voted. Yeah, Corey says, I didn't know you're here. I wasn't going to be. This was an impromptu thing. Chris voted. If anybody has the link on hand, you can drop that in the comments. For everybody else, that'd be awesome. I can pull that up. I can drop that. I can pull this up on Facebook and drop that in here. So if you don't know, Take Down a Giant was nominated for Christian Country Single of the Year by the CMAs of Texas. Thanks to you guys, because y'all nominated it. It is in the top 5. And Joey says, hello, Pamela. Rodney voted twice. Is that allowed? Corey says, yes, I voted. Thank you so much. So yeah, Take Down a Giant is nominated for Christian Country Single of the Year. And I'll grab this link and I'll drop it into the Facebook comments. On Instagram, it's in my bio, and you can vote for it to win. There's some pretty tough competition. Steve says, I voted. Yay! You don't have to vote in every category. I'm not gonna take the time to write all the stuff, but there's just the link. You don't have to vote in every category. You don't have to vote in any categories you don't know. Hello, Mark. And you can leave everything blank except for Take Down a Giant if you want. I scroll down kind of to the middle of the page. That's where Christian Country Single of the Year is. You'll see, or you can just, Control F or Command F and search for Pamela Mary or Take Down a Giant. I would love to have your vote. I would love it, love it, love it, love it. So Take Down a Giant, I wrote, hello, Chris. Ronnie's watching the Olympics. All right, well, this is kind of the Olympics. Not really. True story. My sister was in a near-fatal car accident a few years ago, and she was told she would never be able to walk again. Ellis says, I love Pamela Mary music. Thank you so much. And not only did she start walking again, she's also a physical therapist. She's a doctor. And she was almost killed in a car accident. She was told she'd never walk again. It was terrifying. She literally broke every bone from head to toe, eye socket all the way down to toes, and had muscle grafts put, her calf was put into her shoulder, all kinds of crazy stuff. So not only did she learn to walk again, she learned how to run again, and she's done several Ironman triathlons. She's crazy, all that stuff, but she qualified for the Special Olympics because she's literally a bionic woman because of having body parts taken from one place in her body and put in other places. And I told her she should definitely do it. She should totally do the Special Olympics. She's done marathons, triathlons, all kinds of that stuff. She was a competitive swimmer and gymnast when she was younger. But anyway, so that's my Olympic story. My sister could have done the Special Olympics after having her near fatal car accident and being a bionic woman now. Steve says she definitely took down a giant. Yeah, that destroyed me when my sister was in the hospital, and just it was a mess. Life flighted, it was a mess, and I was a wreck during that whole time. But she's literally the strongest woman I know. My sister is, and so yeah, take down a giant. That was my sister's giant, and my giant is multiple sclerosis, MS. Hello, Scotty. Hello, all of you guys. Give me some love in the comments, drop some stuff. Hey, Chris says hi from Chicago. But I was diagnosed with MS. So my sister's car accident was Christmas 2013, and we literally had Christmas in the hospital. And then I had surgery. I had my ovarian tumor surgery. Some of y'all have heard that story or read it in my press release. But I had that surgery around Mother's Day in 2014 in May. So we celebrated Mother's Day that year in the hospital with me just a few months later. And anyway, so that's one giant I've dealt with. And then MS is the giant that I wrote my song about, having multiple sclerosis and the major depression that goes along with that, and then mental, emotional battles, the physical battles. Today's been pretty rough. When the air pressure is falling, I become a zombie. Like my brain doesn't function. I struggle to just move and do things and think and even breathe. So that's today. And then financial battles, because it's really expensive, and the relational battles, because I lost the person I cared the most about. But I wanted to come on and hang out with you guys tonight instead of doing more school, which is another giant in my life, because I'm just trying to finish this degree that I started a long time ago, and I just want it done. So Chris says, I have to have shoulder surgery soon after. I have to have spine surgeries. I know your pain. Oh, man, that sounds rough. That sounds awful. But yeah, I just want to finish school, and that's really rough, having MS, literally having brain damage. I have brain damage. And school, having been a straight A student and always on top of my game, is really, really hard to try to finish this degree. But anyway, so that's one of the reasons that I haven't been here on Wednesdays, because I haven't done much of anything except school, trying to finish this. I wish I had the model of my brain in here. I've done other live streams for other things in my office where I have the model of my brain in there. Show that, I should have got it. It's really cool. But yeah, so my song Take Down a Giant is nominated for Christian Country Single of the Year, and if you haven't voted for it, please vote. I dropped that link in the comments. Chris says you're amazing, keep the positive attitude going. You too, Chris, with those surgeries you're gonna have, you too, take down that giant. Stay positive, because I mean literally that is something that helps healing, staying positive. Depression is very, very common in MS because you have brain damage, your brain's damaged, and depression is a neurotransmitter disease. I don't like that word. I don't like saying multiple sclerosis is a disease. I don't like saying depression is a disease, but it's a neurotransmitter imbalance. Thomas Wright says, you're absolutely beautiful enough to slay any giant. I don't think beauty slays giants, but I appreciate what you're saying. Thank you. So I just wanted to jump on with you guys today because I had a podcast interview that I did today, and so that meant that I had to do my hair, and I don't always, I mean, y'all have seen me. I've done some of my live streams with my hair in a ponytail. My hair's in a ponytail all the time. It's from being a dancer, always having my hair in a ponytail. I just would rather have my hair in a ponytail. When I'm driving my convertible, my hair's in a hat, and I like it up. Anyway, so I did my hair, and I was like, all right, I gotta take off some school time and come hang out with you guys because I missed y'all. And I know some of y'all are like, where are you on Wednesdays, your live streams? So Chris says, I'm absolutely 100% behind you. Thank you. I'm super happy y'all are here. So anyway, thought I'd play you a little Take Down a Giant, because that's been my single for so long. Chris says, I'm going to ask my surgeon to play your song at the start of my surgery. Whoa! That's pretty cool. I have a friend who's an Uber driver and he plays my song sometimes for the people he drives around. And sometimes he just told me like an hour ago that he'll have them vote for me too. And I'm like, yes, really? That's super cool. Scotty says, love this song. Corey says, miss your voice. Miss hanging out with y'all. Thanks so much, Corey. That's really sweet. There's a lot that goes into doing these live streams and making sure that I've practiced and that I get the hymn request from my street team, and that I've set everything up, and it's not just like, okay, let's just randomly do this live stream. And so it takes a lot of time to set up and then turn everything off, tear down, set up, tear down, and so part of the reason I haven't been here is because I gotta focus on this school thing and just get it done. So I hope y'all forgive me for that. That's part of the reason. That's one of the reasons. Chris says, take down a giant. All right, well, let's take it down. I want you guys to vote for it. Christian Country Single of the Year. I have some more exciting news to ask you guys to do for me. I'll be sharing that with you guys really soon. But today I just want to remind you to vote. Vote, vote, vote. Share. Please let other people know that they can vote. It's tough competition. If you didn't know, Take Down a Giant is up against another song by a famous country artist. Do y'all remember or know who Brian White is? He's a famous country artist from the 90s, and he had one of my favorite duets with Shania Twain from this moment on. So Brian White has a song that Take Down a Giant is up against, and he has a much bigger fan base than I do. So there's tough competition. All 5 of the songs, all the other 4 are really, really good. And I think Brian White's song, Brian White and Scotty Alexander, is my biggest competition. I mean, I don't know, they're all good, but that's a pretty big competition. So I appreciate your votes, and if you haven't voted, please vote now, or vote as soon as this is over. But let me play some Take Down a Giant for you guys. Take down a giant. You guys, you can take down your giant too. I wrote that song. I mean, based on my story, having multiple sclerosis, and I've been through a lot of things, but y'all have been through a lot of things too. So, big in Houston, hey. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and this song goes out to everybody who's battling anything physical, mental, emotional, financial, relational. We all have battles, right? So that song, make that your fight song. Chris says, amazing. Hello, Carlos. Yeah, definitely have that song played right before your surgery. Wow, that means a lot to me. I appreciate that. I really, really do. That's awesome. Chris says, always sounds great. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate hanging out with y'all. I cannot wait to share some of this other exciting news that I have, but not yet. Doesn't come out yet, the exciting news. I have these things I want to tell you, but now's not the time. I need to just keep encouraging you guys to vote for Take Down a Giant to win Christian Country Single of the Year, because the competition is really super intense for that slot. Ross says, hey Pam. Hey Ross. Overseas, I love it. Marty says, hey Pamela Mary, and then it just went away. Hold please. You're amazing and wonderful. Keep singing beautifully and have a great rest of the week. You too. Appreciate that. And Chris says, not nice to tease, LOL. Nah, just gotta keep y'all waiting for the new stuff. Mark says, thanks for the inspiration. Gotta run. Always a pleasure. See you later. I'm not teasing. I'm just letting you know something's coming. Something's coming that I'm super excited about. Like really, really excited about. Some cool stuff to share with you guys. Some cool stuff to ask you and to share with you. But that'll be in the future, so stay tuned. So I hope everything's going great with you. And that's all I had. I was just gonna pop on for a little bit tonight, because like I said, I had a podcast interview, so I had all my stuff set up ready to go, and I actually did my hair and took it, my hair's always in a ponytail. Y'all don't care if my hair's always in a ponytail, but I thought for the podcast and video, I guess it goes on YouTube too, podcast and YouTube, but yeah. Bobby says, hey there from the Comer family. Hello, Comer family. Hello, Robert Williams II. So, yeah, that's all I had for you guys tonight. Just gonna pop on and play my current single, Take Down a Giant. Corey! It's always great to hear you sing. Corey, did you see the thing I posted on your Facebook about that scuba site they built out in Dubai about being the deepest dive in the world? I would only go on that with you because you'd keep me safe, but I'd have to do a lot of training if I were going to go do a deep dive because I've never done that before. I hope you're doing alright, Corey. Chris says you're always pretty. Thanks. Corey said I did. Have y'all seen that? The deepest dive in the world in Dubai. Dubai has all the things. Thank you for doing this, Chris says. You're welcome. My dad's been to Dubai. My grandparents used to live in Saudi Arabia, actually. My ex's dad lived in Dubai, and he invited me to go see him in Dubai at one point, so I thought about it at one point, but I've never been to Dubai. Anyway, totally aside. That's it, y'all. That's it. Unless you want something else. Corey says we can go after you win. Okay. I'm not sure if that statement's a good thing, because I've got tough competition, so as much as I would love to win, I mean, you guys voted a million times, or had everybody vote for it to be amazing. Not counting on it, because tough competition. I mean, Brian White, come on. I loved him in the 90s, right? But, great. That sounds good, Corey. anything else y'all want to talk about, y'all want to hear before I go? I'm exhausted. Corey says, appreciate what Worship Wednesday has done for me this past 16 months so much. Corey, you're about to make me cry. If y'all didn't know, I'm pretty emotional as it is. I talk about Mei Lin and her fighting her battle of cancer. Did you guys get my email? Pray for Mei. I hope you did. Mei Lin, the 7-year-old little girl who has the rare form of cancer that she's been battling. I was honored to play for her benefit because her family made it like their family fight song, Take Down a Giant. And I mean, I can't even imagine. And every time I would tell you guys, she's 7, she's battling cancer, it like brings tears to my eyes. I'm a pretty emotional person. But y'all, did you get that email? Pray for Mei. She's 7. And on the 29th, which is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's the 29th. It's her last day of radiation. So hopefully it'll be her last ever day of radiation. Hopefully her cancer will be cured. She's 7, you guys. I can't even imagine. 7. 2nd grade was like one of the best school years of my life. Corey says, you can't have no in your heart, Joe Dirta. No, I'm gonna win it. But if all 5 of us say that, who wins? Bobby says, yes, you are the best. Thank you. Chris says, oh yes, I got your email about her. So you saw her picture. And she's just the cutest. Her little bald head and her cute little outfit. Like, I mean, that's strength. More strength than I have. Seriously. But, yeah. I guess that's all we're chatting about tonight, huh? I really do appreciate that, Corey. That means a lot to me. I started doing Worship Wednesday because, like, so my former band, we had started doing the live stream thing, and he kept that up. And so as a solo artist, I wanted to do it on Wednesdays because I would go to church. I would go to, well, when I would go to youth group on Wednesdays, or no, youth group wasn't on Wednesdays, but I started going to Wednesday night church. Started going to church on like every other day of the week, basically, of all the days of the week when I was in high school, and I got really involved in youth group. So just Worship Wednesday, when the pandemic happened and people weren't going to church, I was like, I think we should do Worship Wednesday. So it means a lot to me. You guys appreciate it too. Bobby says, old rugged cross, please. How did I know that was coming? All right, I got that. Got that here. Y'all, my words, my chords, because I may know these words for like my whole life, but I've only been playing guitar the last couple years, and with having MS, and I literally have a broken brain. Memorizing stuff is really, really challenging. So, yeah. Hey, Irvin. He says, hey, Pamela. So, yeah, my hymns, I don't want to screw those up, but I've got all these words down here, and I don't typically do requests except through my street team, but I will happily play some Old Rugged Cross for you, Bobby. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So Here you go, some Old Rugged Cross. Gail says, beautiful as always. Thank you. 1912. 1912 by George Bernard. Stood the test of time. To have music that's that legendary, like some of these old hymns, is pretty incredible. My mom thinks I need to write some modern hymns. It's not really my wheelhouse, hymns, hymn writing, modern hymn writing. But these have stood the test of time. Chris says, wow, great. All right, y'all, maybe that really is gonna be the end. Bobby says, thanks from the Comer family. Hello, Jason. Okay, guys, I love y'all. Super happy to see you. I'm gonna remind you one more time, please vote Take Down a Giant, Christian Country Single of the Year. I dropped the link in the comments. I'll drop it again. I'll drop it one more time. Here's the link. Because since I pulled up my Facebook here, here's your link. Vote Christian Country Single of the Year. You don't have to vote in any categories you don't know. But thanks, you guys. It's in the top 5, and I would love for it to reach as many people as it can. I love that, Chris, you said you're going to play that before your surgery. I love that. I love that it was Maylin's family fight song that I got to perform for her benefit and play that song in addition to some others. But I appreciate that it means a lot to you guys, because the song means a lot to me, because it's my story with having my world fall down after being diagnosed with MS. So I just wanted to do everything that it can to touch people's lives and let them know that there is hope in the hurting, and even the smallest of us can take down a giant. So you guys, I love you. Till next time, take care and God bless.